So before the scene begins, let me give y'all some context for those who need it. This is Charlie Morningstar. She is Lucifer's daughter and the Princess of Hell. Her whole deal is that she wants to redeem sinners and make them better people, even though it's hell and bad people deserve bad things. Once every year, the exorcists come down to hell and wreak havoc and just tear through sinners like it's double XP, because hell is somehow overpopulated. The YN epidemic was really that much of a problem. But no matter what, Charlie always sees the good in people. She'd be giving everybody a second chance. But hey, she's a better person than I am. I'd be hating at the first offense. Ed Boon knows. So now that that's out of the way, let's get to the roster of overlords. The characters you're not going to see for the rest of the episode, but hey, they fire as hell. So in our elite all-star overlord lineup, we got Carmilla Carmine, my second favorite out of all of them. She be hitting Mortal Kombat combos on people and be scrapping with exorcists for fun, and is absolutely a first round draft pick. Carmilla Carmine for MK DLC, make it happen. Shakespeare off a perk, Godzilla off a Zin, Rosie who's pretty chill, and of course, the Peaks, the only good part of season 1, including Velvet, Vox, P. Diddy on a 10-day contract. Dead serious, you have no idea how hard it was just to find a normal picture of Valentino that wasn't, you know, crazy sexualized. Y'all are weird, bro. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's finally get into it. So the scene begins, and you know what? I'll just voice act it from here. My name is Ed Boon. I just fell into hell, which I will now rename to the Netherrealm, and I will continue to ruin Mortal Kombat for days and years to come. Not gonna lie, good shit, gang. Yeah, just keep on the low, twin. I don't want it being public knowledge I'm giving my special walkthroughs to randos in YouTube short comment sections. It was a quick process, aight, bro? Whatever you say, Ouch! Ooh, that shit was ass. Let me know when you come up with something better, you diabolical, maniacal piece of dog water, twin. Oh nah, I'm outta here. Bro, his ass looked like Newt Gunray with a BBL. So after Angel is done talking crazy, he goes over to get a new Swag Wars poster. Shout out to Nick York Times, because it's low-key pretty tough. So some random kid takes his poster and then gets crushed by a rock. Oh my god! My trip! So after Angel grieves over his lost Swag Wars poster, we look up in the sky and we see oh my god! It's Superman! Nah, I'm playing. It's just Sir Pentious. So Sir Pentious is the bad guy for the pilot episode. He wants to aura farm and take over the west side of the city so he can get with the Peaks and so he can aura farm with them. He's a V's Glazer. Me too, I don't blame him. I'm going to be able to scam more sinners than NBC can't steal people's time on Shut your bitch ass up! Yo! Who's ruining my aura farm? So we peep over to the side and we see a bomb, and that means only one person. Cherry Bomb pulled up. We learn that Sir Pentious and Cherry Bomb are beefing with each other because of turf war stuff, so then they about to get to scrapping, and Sir Pentious pulls up like his ass is a boss fight. So then they both get to boxing. Wait, what has our main character been doing this entire time? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's go take a look. We cut to CNN News Network. Yeah, y'all probably in hell right now. News anchors be talking about how Sir Pentious and Cherry Bomb be fighting is absolute chicanery, and that after the extermination, turf wars are going absolute ballistic right now. Damn, not gonna lie, they be fighting tooth and nail for that hotspot. You are a fucking cornball, Tom. Or should I say, no balls. Alright, this next part isn't actually a part of the video, I just thought it was funny while I was editing. So while I was originally getting the footage for like the pilot episode, I was at this part and I was watching reels. I found this one with like Boba Fett talking about Darth Vader. I thought it was funny. Here's the audio. It's gonna be a bit hard to hear, so I'll put subtitles on.
Break!
Darth
Suck it up, you little bitch.
Mean top. Wow, Boba Fett. Okay, let's get back to it. The dynamic duo, TJXX and Casher Kwan, are in the break room. Baggy's giving Charlie a pregame pep talk before Charlie goes out there to spit some bars. Do not turn it into a musical. This is not Disney Zombies, bro. Nah, chill out, I got it. So Charlie's about to go up there and initiate the mission, but first, she has to go through Katie, and it causes a problem. Charlie goes up and just tries to talk normal, just trying to be chill, but Katie Killjoy is a bit of a crash out and talking all types of crazy. Talking about how she doesn't fuck with the gays, and that she'd say it would be an honor to meet her, but she ain't a liar. Listen, I'm not one for sugarcoating either. If anything, I kinda respect that. Honesty's the best policy. You may think you got the exaggerated swagger of a black teen. I'm not gonna lie, you're pretty choppy.
See y'all in the comments, she ain't worth it, bro.
So Katie Killjoy keeps on talking shit until they eventually have to continue. They eventually get on with it. Charlie finally starts spitting bars about how much he wants to forgive and help people and get them into heaven so they don't get King Bond by the exorcists. All the hate, all the negativity's gotta stop. She's gonna redeem people, make them better, bring them in and out of the Hazbin Hotel, and then they're gonna go up to heaven as better people than they were before. And then it goes exactly the way you thought it would. Just take it from me, a fellow genius. Listen to this dude who sounds very suspiciously like Thrax from Osmosis Jones. Let him fill you in.
Temporarily.
Is this girl for real? She thinks. You hear what she thinks? Oh, she's nuts.
As you can clearly see, ain't nobody believing her. So she does the only thing that can save the game at this rate. Get the same kind of clutch that Diddy's lawyer just pulled off. She has a Disney moment with the song. But this is before the patch update where songs actually worked. Even Baggy's hiding in the corner like, oh no, we're so cooked. Charlie immediately gets to spit in bars. She's talking about, inside of every sinner is a happy cupcake loving child. No! She be rephrasing everything she said so far, just trying to get across to people, and then we see the end result. And I swear, it will not shock you. Wow! That sounded like KSI's new album. As you can very clearly see, it did not work. She got across to nobody. Katie Killjoy be talking about she has no proof that the experiment actually works. Fortunately for us, Charlie has a rebuttal. Yeah, well, I got someone who I'm chill with, and they be fucking with my idea. They basically a part of the group project. Yeah, and who's that? Angel Dust.
The dude who records porn.
He's been cool, hasn't done anything crazy, and he's been doing just fine. He's a better person already. Charlie be out here glazing both Angel and herself, thinking, oh yeah, I'm the best. And then we cut back to live news where another op pulled up to the turf war, and we see Angel. If it wasn't for Ed Boon, you'd be the stupidest person alive right now. Charlie just realized she lost all her aura, and now we're gonna cut to the turf war because I'm tired of boring y'all. We cut to the turf war. Angel and Cherry be hitting the dynamic duo action, be absolutely annihilating Sir Pentious' goons. They be turning this place into an LA riot, except here, the difference being, they actually achieved something. Y'all be causing damage in LA for no reason. Y'all didn't even achieve shit. Y'all just got Ice more pissed at you. Angel sets up this shit right here, and then blasts him out of the sky, takes the baseball bat, and then slimes bro right here. Sir Pentious sees that his goons are getting slimed, and he decides to finally get off his ass and do it himself. He uses a chain, grabs Angel, and then throws him to the ground. I know damn well my man just broke like 18 ribs. That shit gotta hurt. But apparently he okay because he be joking about it. Just listen. Oh yeah, hit my shit, twin. Alright, you got it, son. Ain't no way he caught that? Sir Pentious caught the ball masterfully, and then they continue boxing. Cherry pulls up with a mean left, and then Sir Pentious starts talking crazy. Y'all fits our ass. I be going to Men's Warehouse, y'all be going to Hot Topic. We are not the same. You dressing for your own funeral, bro? One of the egg dudes pulls up behind him, trying to slime them both at the same time. Angel pushes Cherry out of the way, and then gets grabbed by one arm, two arm, red arm, blue arm, no Dr. Seuss. And then he starts getting interrogated by Sir Pentious, who is still talking crazy. Angel pulls out his blicky and then just starts spraying. You think Charlie's gonna be tight you doing this? Nah, she's chill like that. We switch between both Angel and Charlie's POV. Literally everybody be scrapping with each other, and then everyone jumps at each other at the same time, be screaming like all hell broke loose. And then we get to a time skip. What? 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 What the fuck was you doing? I owed my homeboy a solid. Ain't that one of your redeeming qualities? Not when you be crashing the fuck out on IG Live. Your stunt made us look like a fucking joke. Nah, jokes are funny. I made y'all look stupid and incompetent. Like Erica Ishii on Twitter. Or Ed Boon in general. Charlie be contemplating her life choices right now while Baggy and Angel are crashing out in the car. They eventually pull up back to the crib, which is literally barely functional by the way it looks. Charlie be going through a midlife crisis with all the inconveniences happening to her. You know what? If I went through an equally sized inconvenience, like finding my homeboy on the newest episode of a Predator, yeah, I'd be a bit sad too. Charlie tries to call her mom Lilith, but since, you know, Mother of the Year, she doesn't pick up, and it goes straight to a voicemail. Lilith be treating Charlie the same way Indian scam call centers be treating me after I trolled them once. It was one time, guys. Please let me back on your computer. Alex Thomas, I know that ain't your real name. Call me back, little bro. The midlife crisis continues, and from this perspective, it's all gloom and doom. Until someone decides to have a knock on the door. Commentary won't do it justice, so I'll just give y'all a gift and voice act it out for y'all. Oh, Vaggie? What? Alastor is spinning the block. You best believe that got Charlie and Vaggie freaking the hell out. Angel is completely clueless. Despite Vaggie's warnings, Charlie goes back to the door and at least lets Alastor in.
Can I speak now?
Yeah?
Alastor, quite a pleasure to meet you, gang. Quite a pleasure. I saw y'all crashing out on IG Live. I saw that and I was like, that shit's so peak. Oh, I haven't been this entertained since MK1's cancellation in 2025. Oh, $200 you're a bitch.
Vaggie be hating straight off the jump because she knows Alastor is crazy like that. And don't worry, we'll get into the lore drops soon.
Nah, that's crazy. I'm here because I want to help.
You said what? So Alastor gets to talking. He breaks it down, like John Madden explains where it all fell apart for the offense. His ass has been bored and unemployed to the worst extent, to the point he be doing literally anything without shame. And he just so happened to see Charlie and her cause, and he pulls up to do some charity work. What an astute, fine young gentleman. But dead serious, he don't believe that sinners can be redeemed. He's only there just to watch them fail. He's a sadistic dude. He's just like me. I love watching Ed Boon fail. Alright, let me give y'all the Alastor lore drop. So a wrong time ago, Alastor just randomly showed up in hell, running fades and scrapping with people for fun. His ass was really about that action because it was rumored that he found one of King Von's ancient dreads and it gave him unimaginable crazy power. Broadcasting kidnapped overlords singing mumble rap just for sick enjoyment and spinning the block daily, no, hourly. He was truly the Hellaverse King Von, I'm not gonna hold you, but apparently Charlie found him cool enough to be able to initiate him into the gang.
So what can you do, my feminine jit?
I can play MK1 with you.
No.
Just by the interior of the hotel, Alastor can tell that Charlie lost all her aura. So to even things out, he decides to give it his own style. And I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty tough. Alastor cleans the place up with a literal snap of his fingers, bro think he Thanos, and then brings in a dynamic duo to help out. Alastor brings in Nifty, who's a maid, and Husk, who's a bartender. So now that we finally have the full all-star elite game lineup, we decide to have a Disney moment with a song. Basically another Alastor introduction. Bro's throwing off that gentlemanly 1930s finesse. Bro is not Count Dooku. Everybody gets stripped out of their goddamn minds, and then Alastor finally says that he's gonna fix Mortal Kombat for... Oh! Someone pulled up uninvited, and it's Sir Pentious. No, seriously, like, what has he been doing this entire time? He's been gone for, like, the whole episode. Learn that Sir Pentious has beef with Alastor, of all people, and is also pissed at Charlie because she be harboring him at the hotel, and he decides to pull out the Death Star laser, just trying to eviscerate everyone in sight. But remember, Alastor is basically the King Von of this universe. Alastor is crazy, but he's on our team. This guy's fucked! Before the gun can fire, Alastor summons a portal under the ship and a bunch of arms be grabbing the ship, screwing everything up. Sir Pentious and the egg goons be falling all over the place. The boys are dying. Alastor be playing with him like he's double XP. Sir Pentious gets grabbed by one of the arms, dragged all over his entire interior, and then squeezed like a potato. We zoom out, arms be covering up the entire ship. Bro has absolutely no options, he's just screwed, man. So Alastor decides just to finish him off, crushes the ship, it explodes, and then everything is all awesome and cool, bro. So Alastor calms down from the crash out, offers to cook everyone jambalaya, and then tells the viewers to stay tuned. And to stay tuned for 5 fucking years. I waited a long time for that first episode, pal. That's basically it for the pilot episode. Yeah, this took me a long time, longer than this era video. This is now officially my longest video I've ever done on this kind of style. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. Give me a second, we're getting a bit of interference. Just hold on.
If I were you, you why listen to him. August 8th, our first crash out ever since the Black Air Force activity video. It's been a long wait since our most recent crash out, and we finna deliver. I'll see y'all in the next one. Good night, America.